girl, give her lots of attention. Notice things about her, comment to her complexion. Tame your aggression, except when you're sexing. Talk to her, tell her deep thoughts and confessions. Notice the reflection, the look in her eye. Tell her you get mad if she looks at other guys. That's not weakening your pride, it's just speaking what's inside. Tell her things like how she looks sexy from the side. Hit her up at least hourly on the phone, or at least a half an hour to an hour when you boning. Spend a night at home just cuddling and fucking, and look into her eyes and whisper sweet nothings. Do the dishes every now and then for her too. Make the bed, even try to clean up the room. Take her out for dinner minimum once a week, and dress up, smell good, and try to act sweet. Into how you try to look, then switch it up on her so she don't think you're a book. Someone that she know, every day you try to grow. Take her places that she always will wanna go. Write a little poem and sing her a little song. Do it often so you ain't gotta make it that long. It's easy, trust me, it all serves a purpose. It really makes her understand what a woman's worth is. Walk into the shower with a towel on, shirtless, then give her eyes to make her be bashful and nervous. Try to lead her, show her that you got a steady plan, and rub her fingers while you both hold each other's hand. Tell her you're her man and that she's your only woman. Before she says you better never cheat, say I wouldn't. Give her reassurance, provide security. If she's scared, calm her fears, then tell her you're with me. Chillin', let me explain. He gained fame becoming a hero. He saved them cause he loved them, not because of De Niro. But soon they labeled him a weirdo, cause the man of success takes his own steps, not the ones on a clear road. And that's because he's a follower of none, so the category he's placed has a population of one, his own. Although he's also loved in his home, jealous people try to hang a price over his dome. So he's alone and falsely exalted on the throne, cause the ones he saved never saved no one on their own. So they don't know what it's like late at night to be going home, and the drug dealer's the only one who picks up the phone. Cause the way they found out that Superman died is a civilian got robbed and no one showed up for the crime. Word. It's fucked up. Nobody even cared until he wasn't there. Yeah, yeah. Now Lois Lane was his bitch, but she slept on the couch. It's cause things between Superman and her ain't work out. She wanted time and affection, and he offered none. But what's fucked up is that was Superman number one, the one he loved and adored and told his dark fears and trusted with everything for some hard years. But history reappears, cause Superman was a player. He used to get drunk and bag sluts with the mayor. But Lois knew cause she loved Clark who wrote the paper, not the town hero or the rescuer or saver. Even though we rescued her and saved her, it's the superpowers that overpower the man to make a player. And out of everybody you would think that she knew, cause when shit got thick, she abandoned him too. It's ironic cause Superman flies but Lois flew.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am.
Yo. So Pete, right? One night after a fight, Superman lit up under the street light. The cops ain't bother him, but they made a few jokes. So Superman continued walking home while he smoked until he saw the mayor and Lois holding hands. He rubbed his eyes cause he was high and looked again. She put out a hand and wiped the blood off his chin, crying while the mayor stood there with a grin. Superman took it in and he knew that he wasn't safe, but Lois stabbed him with kryptonite before he could escape. Wait, he's bleeding, barely breathing. He looked Lois in the eye and that's the reason. And Lois said, look, I love you, Clark, but once you started saving them, everything fell apart. I don't know where to start, but I know where to end. While the mayor stood smiling and she pointed at him and said, he's the one who told me that you broke my heart, and he's the one who holds me while I have crazy thoughts. He said you cheated on me from the very start, which was a lie, and Superman's eyes got dark. He let out a cough and said, Lois, how could you? But Lois looked back, heard and said, why would you? And now Superman's dying, cause the ones he trusted with everything had been lying in alliance. And it's a shame, cause he won't be saved. And tomorrow for different reasons he'll make front page in a grave. The headline will say Doomsday with a picture of Lois Lane on the side that says engaged.
This is Snapper Carr returning to our continuing coverage of the death of Superman. I'm here at First Metropolis Cathedral, where just hours from now, services will be held for the world's greatest hero. In addition to friends, colleagues, and loved ones, heads of state from over 400 countries are expected to attend today. In the streets of Metropolis, as in cities all over the world, thousands have gathered to pay their last respects. Our all-day live coverage will conclude following Superman's surreal interment.
Here's my story.
I guess I'm special, cause mom's begged Pop so she can have me, but he ain't want me, so it was apparent that one of them would stop caring, and the other one taught me love, showed me how to be bold and daring. Especially since I was born with a deform, but that's why I perform at a level above the norm and beyond. I took my first steps at an early age, so even young I defied those who said I'd see the pearly gates. I spoke smart and captured many a hearts. Plus, early in life, my interest for hip-hop would spark. From peers and classmates, I was separate apart, not because of my legs, but because of my thoughts. I became a target, getting thrown at me darts, cause one step for me, for them was a march. But I never respond, I kept it all inside and wrote rhymes about how I secretly wish that I died. I weighed 500 pounds during high school, and kids keep it real, but growing adults are quite cruel. And despite a few that I can remember, none of them helped me succeed or try to help me do better. So I did it myself, put drugs on the shelf, started focusing on myself and getting back health, which doesn't amount to wealth or a clear self-image, but it's opposite of losing, yet still far from winning. I stepped into battles grinning, facing my biggest fears. To watch people laugh at what others said about me for years, I stood humble, but became a factor that they would fear. So now the smile on my face is one that's sincere. I'm glad I'm here for a reason, here for teaching, here to learn my purpose and take advantage of breathing, here to set examples for other people by leading, here to tell you it's possible, you can have whatever you believe in.